Well, here's my new donor boat. 1970 Starcraft. Went down to Medill, down by Lake Texoma, and bought it yesterday. And we made it back before the weather turned bad. Got a one-of-a-kind paint job on there. I guess maybe the guy was a duck hunter or something. Had a 40-horse forced motor on it, just like the one I got on my other boat. But I didn't want that, so I worked out a deal. Let the old boy have the motor back, and I took the boat and trailer. This is a really deep thing here. Needs some work done on it, but hadn't been all beat to pieces. So being deep like that, when I put that motor in there and get all that set down in there, I won't have a big hump above the top of the boat. Everything will be below the top of the gunnels, which I like that. I don't like all that stuff out there. I'll take all those floorboards out so I can actually get down to the bottom of the boat. And even the ones that are open here look pretty good, so I may be able to put them back in, and I'll just put new carpet on it. There's that old antique trolling motor. Probably came with the boat in 1970. I don't know, but it's got a Humminbird depth finder and temperature gauge. I sold that and that anchor down there and this trolling motor to Dean, all together for $35. The old boy says, well, you're making money on the boat. You're making more money than I did on the boat when I sold it to you. Yeah, his wife said, well, that's the name of the game, hon. We should have asked more. But anyway, I got 500 in it, and that's really a lot. But anyway, everything I do. But I think it'll be a good crossbred. Stick that motor there in it, right back in here, and I believe it's going to be lovely. Kind of chilly out here this morning. He just put new tires on it. Had 200 miles on the tires. Back to wheel bearings, but there is a cap going off of that one. I'll put bearing buddies on there. And there's caps going off that one there too. I don't know what good it did to pap them if they're going to go put it in the lake and let the water run in there. I'll probably go ahead and tear those down and look at them again. May already be ruined. And it's tagged to this rest of this year or next year. "16 foot, 6 foot across the widest part, 5 foot across the stern back there." Well, that's it for that. There's the donor. Our president back there talking about people being dysfunctional. I wonder where he learned that word at. Probably his mama taught it to him. Well, that's good for now. I guess I'll tear some boards out. See what it looks like down there. Well, here's another one of those deals. I thought, well, I'll come out of it this morning and just jerk this floor out in about 15 minutes so I can look at the bottom and see what I've got to do. And looky here, 4x4s with 1x4s on top of those, 2x4s, 2x6s, 3/4 inch plywood, 10,000 screws plus it was even glued down. I don't know who did this, but they really did a good job. They only added probably maybe 200 pounds of weight on the boat, which I'm glad I decided not to use this floor and look it over real good and make my own, because 200 pounds is a lot. So, back with my trusty Sawzall and every other piece of equipment I probably got in the shop. But she's going to be great. Well, there it is, cleaned out. Got all the bottom out. I figured it was probably 200 pounds. It's closer to 3, and maybe a little over. That front 6-foot section up there was solid 2x8s underneath that. I have no idea why they needed it that strong, but it was heavy. But anyway, the bottom's not beat up at all. I mean, there's no dents in it whatsoever. I got all the squirrel nests out of it. That's going to be great. I think I just have to chop maybe just 2 of these braces here. And the way that's conformed, it's going to just conform right to the bottom of that sea-doo. So it's going to be even better than I thought it was. Yeah, very good. I'm done for today. Tomorrow, look at it, new light. Well, it's down on the ground. Got it all cleaned up inside and everything. All we gotta do now, Dean come up and help me get it off the trailer and turn her upside down. I made a template off of the sea-doo here. So now transferred the template over there, got it marked. And that's just for the bottom, and then I'll be able to get in there a little better. I guess those marks showing up. Anyway, you can see what I've got cut out. I got one of those new saws that cuts both directions. Been wanting to try it out, so now's my chance.